Hey, what's up everyone, welcome back to Moto Next Hub. Today we're diving into one of the most talked about sport bikes of 2026, the Voge RR500S. This machine has been turning heads because it's bringing a true four-cylinder sport bike experience into the mid-displacement category, at a price that's unbelievable for what you get. Let's break it all down, from engine and performance to electronics, design, and what makes this bike unique in its class. At YIDRS's Sedilla 1. What is the Voge RR500S? A0:30A130. The Voge RR500S is a new 500 class sport bike introduced by Chinese brand Voge for the 2026 model year. It's built around a four-cylinder inline engine, something rarely seen below 600 cc in modern bikes, and it aims to deliver true sporting thrills without the price tag of a full-blown superbike. IDRSS $1/2. Duru. Voge, part of the Lanson Group, has been gaining traction globally, offering high-end features and performance usually seen on more expensive machines. The $2 engine performance A1:30A3 o'clock at the heart of the RR500S is a 475cc four-cylinder, liquid-cooled stock engine. Here's what you should know. Power output, 76.3 horsepower at 12,500 revolutions per minute. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. It torque, tilde 47 Nm at 11,000 revolutions per minute. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. It redline, up to 14,000 revolutions per minute, very high for this displacement, giving it an enthusiast-level character. IDRSS $1/2 Mechanic at top speed, around 220 km per hour, 137 miles per hour. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. What's impressive about this engine isn't just the raw numbers, it's how happy and engaging it feels. With power up high and strong response throughout the rev range, this is a bike that loves to be ridden hard. IDRSS $1/2 Motorbox. Performance-wise, having 80% of torque available from as low as 5,000 revolutions per minute means it's usable in everyday riding and track blasts, not just at screaming higher revs. IDRSS $1/2 Veloc News. ASTM IDRS's Sedilla 3 Electronics Rider Aids A3:00A430. Despite being a middle-range bike, the RR500S comes with an unexpectedly rich suite of electronics. Launch control ideal for aggressive starts at the lights or on track. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. Traction control system, TCS, adds rider confidence in slippery situations. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. ABS as standard dual-channel ABS for safety. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. 2 riding modes, Sporter and Eco, adjust power delivery to suit your mood or conditions. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. Electronic exhaust valve changes the soundtrack with the push of a button. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. Some markets might even see higher versions with cornering ABS, TPMS, tire pressure monitoring, and steering dampers, which are rare in this segment. IDRSS $1/2 Direct motor. The instrument panel is a full-color TFT display, clean, modern, and easy to read while riding. IDRSS $1/2 Direct motor. At YIDRS's Sedilla 4 chassis hardware A4:30A6 o'clock. The RR500S rides on a steel tubular frame paired with an aluminum swing arm, blending agility with rigidity. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. Suspension. Upside down, USD, front 4K sporty and responsive. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. Adjustable rear monoshock lets you tune preload to your weight and riding style. IDRSS $1/2 Duru. Brakes are Nissan units with radial calipers and large discs, giving plenty of stopping power for both road and track use. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Duo.It. Altogether, the setup leans sporty but is balanced for everyday use, meaning you don't have to sacrifice daily comfort for performance. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Duo.It. IDRSS 5 Design Ergonomics A6:00A730 Visually, the RR500S looks the part of a modern sport bike. Aggressive fairing with sharp lines gives a purposeful, aerodynamic stance. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Duo.It full LED lighting a bright, efficient, and styling a forward. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Duo.It sculpted tank and slim midsection make it look clean even when stationary. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 In Moto ergonomically, it sits in a sporty position but isn't uncomfortably aggressive, which helps for longer rides or daily commuting. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Duo.It The seat height is accessible for a wide range of riders, and the overall build feels well proportioned. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Duo.It by degrees 6 Price value A7:30 A9 o'clock. Now let's talk about one of the most jaw-dropping parts of the spike out of price. In China, the RR500S has been reported at around 3,500 A 3,900 A macronear, about a negation 3,800, for standard versions. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Blog News That's roughly under $4,000 in local pricing. A insane for a full 4-cylinder sport bike with this spec. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Alligator. Keep in mind, if the bike comes to Europe or other global markets, the price will rise due to import duties, homologation, and distribution costs. But even then, it's expected to be very competitively priced compared to Japanese or European rivals. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Moto.It A7 Unique selling points A9:00 1030 So what makes the Voge RR500S stand out? The superscript 11 4-cylinder engine in mid-class. Very few bikes under 600cc offer a true multi-cylinder character and this makes the RR500S feel more premium than its segment suggests. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2. Duo.It. The superscript 12 High revving fun with the red line near 14,000 a macron RPM and broad torque, it's engaging throughout the rev range. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Mechanical. Die superscript 13 Sport bike electronics at great value. Launch control, traction control, riding modes. These are features often reserved for higher-end machines. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Duo.It by superscript 14 Modern design, aggressive styling and modern LED lighting give it a premium visual identity. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Duo.It by superscript 15 Balanced chassis. It's sporty enough for twisty roads or track days, but not overly extreme for street riding. IDRSS inverted question mark 1/2 Duo.It FY8 Final thoughts A10:30 A11:30 The Voge RR500S 2026 may not yet be widely available everywhere, but what we do know makes it one of the most exciting mid-range sport bikes in years. It brings features and engine character that we usually see on much more expensive bikes, all while carving out its own niche in the sport segment. If you're a rider who wants a sporty engine with 4-cylinder excitement, modern electronics for confidence and control, aggressive looks, and great value for money, a broken bar than the RR500S deserves your attention. The Outro A11:30 A12 o'clock. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this step dive on the Voge RR500S 2026, hit that like button, subscribe to Moto Next Hub, and let us know in the comments. Say would you ride one? See you next time.